We've been talking a lot about these mass shootings that we saw over the weekend in El Paso and in Dayton, Ohio. But when you think about all the ones that we have seen recently, it's really impacting families. And some parents are saying we need to invest in bulletproof backpacks as they get ready for their kids to head back to class. One company says it's seen a 200% increase over the last year or so. So a lot of people are looking at this as an option.
I think that's scary to me. Just even looking at that video, it's scary that company has to make those backpacks. But also as a parent, I'm thinking, would I spend that money if my kid was in elementary school? Probably.
And I wonder if school districts are investing in this as well. So not just the parents, but also school districts saying, okay, you know, we're doing everything that we can from a precautionary level within our schools, but also, you know, we need to take it a step further in order to make sure that our kids are protected. What's the age range for all these?
I'm not quite sure where the age range is, but I think there are options out there. And, you know, sometimes you see the even tiniest kids with huge backpacks anyway that have nothing to do with whether it's bulletproof or not. But it's just something that parents are actually having to consider now when they're getting ready to send their kids back to school. I posted this on my Facebook page, and a lot of people were really just saying that this is a sad statement about the state of our country right now. We also looked at some other comments online. Take a look at some of these. This one coming in from Neil, he says, this isn't the picture I had in mind when I decided to bring children into this world. When we get to the point where we're outfitting elementary school kids like soldiers because Congress is too weak to stand up to the NRA and basic sensible gun laws, we are losing. Hashtag gun control. And Khalil also talking about the price. Shaw mentioned how it's an investment, and it certainly is. He was talking about at the price of $120 or more.
Wow.
They're ensuring that only kids who are wealthy or have the wealthy families are the ones that actually will be able to afford this extra layer of protection. Because while some people are saying, hey, no hands down, I will invest in this, what about people who have multiple children, who have a single parent home?
That's a lot of money, especially when there's kids who are struggling just to have shoes on their feet and to have lunch every day. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a mom yet, but I feel like I would make that investment. You are a mom. How would you feel? I mean, your son is a long ways away from being in elementary school yet, but what would you do?
I think I would buy it. I really think I would, even though you think in the panic of that moment, I don't know that children would react that quickly to pull the backpack over. But as a mom, I would want to do everything I could to give my child the advantage. I just got chills talking about that. It's horrifying that this is what we have to think about. I actually read a story that schools were investing in door stoppers, like little tiny door stoppers to put under the door to make sure that they couldn't open the door. So even something as small as that, you're thinking of the tiniest little detail now, and it's scary that we're at that point.
It is, but it is good to see that schools are looking for ways that they can do that.
Approach.
We've even seen schools have like gates and walls that will come down. So if you know something is a threat in another area of the school, you can at least lock down part of it. So there are so many different things, especially as they're building new schools all over the country. They're using that and keeping that in mind as they build them and adding these new ways of technology as well.
It's so crazy to me because I think when we were kids, the biggest thing that we had to worry about were fire drills.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and now what they're doing at these schools, they have to worry about gun drills or drills, you know, to prepare for an active shooter. And if you do have a bulletproof backpack, when you need to pull it out and when you need to put it over yourself to shield yourself, it's a sad statement. I agree with Neil. It's a sad statement of where we are at this point in time.
And definitely our kids have to think about a lot more than we had to think about when we were growing up. The pressure is a lot different.